Anthropic have just unveiled a new experimental tool called Claude Design, and it effectively turns their AI from a text-based assistant into a full-blown design partner. If you have been following the AI wars, you know Anthropic usually plays the role of the thoughtful, safe competitor to OpenAI's move fast and break things approach. But with Claude Design, they're moving into a space that puts them on a direct collision course with giants like Adobe and Canva. Before we dive into how this actually works, do me a quick favor. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on these AI tools that actually change your workflow, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep these deep dives coming. So, what is Claude Design exactly? Unlike the standard Claude interface where you get a wall of text, this new assistant lives in a specialized workspace. You don't just ask it to write a description of a website, you tell it to build one. It uses Anthropic's most advanced model, Claude Opus 4.7, to interpret natural language and turn it into high-fidelity layouts, prototypes, and marketing assets. The standout feature here is something Anthropic calls automatic brand learning. Now, normally, if you want an AI to stay on brand, you have to upload a massive style guide, specify hex codes for colors, and upload your logos manually. Claude Design is designed to bypass that. It can essentially look at your existing company assets or even your website and intuitively understand your visual identity. From there, it generates designs that actually look like they came from your company, rather than a generic template. Once the AI generates a first draft, the experience becomes much more collaborative. You aren't just stuck with what it gives you. You can refine the work through a conversation, using inline comments or direct edits. But the coolest part has to be the custom sliders. Claude will actually generate UI sliders on the fly, like a boldness slider or a minimalism slider, allowing you to tweak the aesthetic of the design without having to type out a single word of feedback. It's a very clever way to bridge the gap between I know what I want and I don't know how to describe it in words. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Is this really going to replace a professional designer? Probably not, and to be fair, Anthropic isn't saying it will. Think of this more like a force multiplier. If you're a designer, it handles the tedious first 40% of the work, the wireframing, the basic layout, the initial explorations. If you're a non-designer, like a founder or a marketing manager, it gives you the power to produce professional-grade work that doesn't look like it was cobbled together in Microsoft Paint. Of course, with any research preview like this, there are going to be skeptics. Critics will point out that AI design tools often struggle with pixel-perfect accuracy, or that they can feel a bit soulless. And that's a fair objection, but Anthropic is betting that the convenience of having your researcher, your writer, and your designer all inside the same chat window is going to outweigh those early-stage growing pains. When you look at the broader landscape, this is a massive shift. Just a few months ago, we were impressed when an AI could generate an image of a cat wearing a hat. Now we're talking about AI systems that can plan multi-step tasks, organize enterprise workflows, and generate editable, layered design files. This isn't just about making pretty pictures. It's about the AI agent era, where the assistant doesn't just tell you how to do something, it actually does it for you. Interestingly, the market is already reacting. When this news broke, investors immediately started looking at how this might impact companies like Adobe. For years, Adobe has been the undisputed king of design, but if Claude can generate a pitch deck or a prototype in 30 seconds that used to take 3 hours in InDesign, the competitive landscape changes overnight. Claude Design is currently being rolled out to Pro, Max, Team, and Enterprise subscribers at no extra cost. This is a smart move by Anthropic. By embedding these creative tools directly into their existing paid tiers, they are making it very hard for users to justify paying for 3 or 4 different AI subscriptions. If Claude can code your app, analyze your legal documents, and now design your marketing materials, it becomes the Swiss Army knife of the office. So, what does this mean for the future of work? We are moving toward a world where the barrier to entry for creativity is almost zero. The blank page problem is officially solved, but that also means that the value of the work is going to shift from execution to curation. Your job won't be to move the boxes around the screen. Your job will be to have the taste and the vision to tell the AI which direction to take. It's worth noting that this tool is still in research preview, which is tech speak for it might be a little buggy. But if the trajectory of their previous tools, like Claude Code, is indication, this is going to get very good, very fast. We have seen Anthropic's Claude Code go from a preview to a billion-dollar product in just 6 months. If Claude Design follows that same path, the design industry is in for a very interesting year. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. Does an AI design assistant make you feel empowered, or does it feel like another step toward a world where everything looks a bit too AI-generated? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I try to respond to as many of you as I can. To wrap things up, Anthropic's move into design is a clear signal that the era of text-only chatbots is over. The future is multimodal and it's collaborative. Whether you're a professional designer looking to speed up your workflow or someone who just needs a decent-looking presentation for a meeting tomorrow morning, tools like Claude Design are going to become your new best friend. Thanks for watching today's breakdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.